final between Rob Zikman and Peter Van Kempen, we pick up play at the start of the match.
And Rob, the previous Masters winner from last year, so he's out here defending his title.
Yeah, you'll see in a moment with that green and gold shirt on. Australian Masters champion 1990 on the back of it, and that is perhaps why, with performances like that.
But after that strike, Zikman opened up the second frame.
Gives Peter a bit of an opening here early in the match. The second frame, and Rob with the open, he's 28. Peter gets a strike, he can be 39, he can take an 11-pin lead in the second. There it is, a great strike. Peter now 39 in the second. Let's see if Peter can take control of the match early. Peter is a prolific striker. He has 5 300 games to his credit. Equally as many 299s, I believe. And that's why he just goes out, loves throwing strikes. He's had a good week. He wants to go out and finish this title off.
So Van Kempen away to a good start, but Zikman, the defending champion, came back hard late in the first game.
Well, Rob's got 2 strikes there on lane 5, the left-hand lane, and he's pretty solid on that lane, but he's still looking for that elusive double. That was a great shot. Getting lined up, getting his confidence together. Very important to get lined up and really just get your confidence, get your feel. You're bowling very much a feel game. So if Peter can get one in. A great shot. Well, a bit of a sly look there from Peter to Rob and saying, well, you got one, I got one. Let's see how many you can get. I'm in front. You've got to catch me.
So to the 9th frame, and Zikman chasing a turkey.
And that's another great shot. That gives him 3 strikes. Rob's now taking a 5-pin lead if Peter strikes. This match has turned right around, as we've seen before. Getting these strikes, and once these players get lined up, they just take off. But let's see, Peter knows he's got another game to go. He's going to finish this one out with some solid shots. Right. That's what he's after. And Peter can finish here with another strike, give him a double in the 10th, give him a 2-10 game. Even if Rob takes it right off the sheet, he'll still only be 20 behind, and there's nothing in it. As you can see there, Peter let that ball go. He wasn't happy. He apologises to Rob, but no one means to do it. But once the ball crosses into Brooklyn, it's 10 just the same. That's just the luck of the game, the way the game goes.
Van Kempen holds a 4-pin lead at the end of game 1.
Well, Rob just started off this second game. He knows he's 4 pins behind, but he does know that he can lose and still win. By way of the, well, he gets another shot at it because he was the top man.
That's right.
But a great start to Rob. I think here you'll see a lot more fire from both players. They both know that this is it. They've got through the first game and no one's taken the advantage. Great shot from Peter. He replies back with his own strike. Let's see if Rob can get a double. Wants to keep up there, wants to keep striking. Wants to make Peter strike. Too wide. Just going to make the spare. Make good spare. Stay solid.
Rob from Victoria, Peter from New South Wales. Traditional rivals in many, many sports.
In everything, in everyday life.
Full stop.
Full stop, yeah. If it's raining or whatever. So, Peter get another one? Yes. Peter says, heck, I don't care if I have to play all day. I just want to win. Well, Rob now knows he's in for a match, I think. Peter not giving an inch and really just staying in front. shot. Got it out, right speed.
Both bowlers off to a good start in game 2, but Van Kempen able to keep the pressure on Zikman.
Well, at this stage in the third frame, Rob Zikman with 60, and if Peter Van Kempen can get a strike, it'll be 69. He'll be 9 pins in front, plus his 4 pins from the first game. Oh, yes.
It was a strike from the moment it left the fingertips.
Exactly as I said, Peter is just a prolific striker. He gets more strikes than anybody I know when he's on.
After 6 frames, Van Kempen led by 9 pins. The 7th frame was crucial.
He's bowled a strike every visit to lane 6 this game. Not this time.
He's maybe tried a little bit hard. I think what he's doing is making this, he's tensing up on lane 5, and he probably thought he was making bad shots. And he's really not.
It's when these head-to-head battles come in. Really is a psychological warfare as well, isn't it?
Exactly. It's just as much mental as art.
Oh dear.
Well, you know, I said it earlier in the show, in this telecast here, that, you know, Rob's gone against the grain using the dull ball for spares. I couldn't work it out at the first, and that's just cost him. There he's dropped it short and he's taken off.
That's a big answer by Peter Van Kempen.
Van Kempen took out the second game, 193-183, for an overall win by 14 pins. But as Zikman went into the final unbeaten, he had another chance. We pick up playing the 3rd frame of the second match.
I honestly say, I think if Rob can get a break on one of these second shots and get his first double, I think he will take the match away. But he's just got to first get up and get his double. Well, it's a great strike by Peter. He's by no means giving up the game with Rob losing in the first match. They're all equal. Now we're down to the nitty-gritty. It's business. The winner here is the winner.
And a tidy sum richer.
Yes, $1,700, plus also gets to go to the United States next year for the ABC Masters.
There really is a lot depending on these 2 games, and that's a wonderful strike from Rob Zikman.
Well, he seems to have found lane 5 now, and let's see what he can do on lane 6. He wants the double. If he can get the double, as I said before, I feel pretty confident he can go on with it. But here's both these players. Like, when you think about it, they've bowled all day, and now it comes down to 2 games to decide whether you win $1,700 on a trip to the US.
Not just 2 games, it might just come down to 1 frame or 1 bowl.
Well, Peter's taken it here. As I said, he's a prolific strike winner. He can get it. He just gets strike after strike, and he loves it. He really does get it going. He's a quiet, shy type of person, but he loves getting strikes. Well, can Rob get his first double?
Ooh, thought about it.
It definitely did. Well, this is what I mean by if he can get his break. If he could get one of these strikes to just take out that last pin, it's going to give him a lot of confidence and take a lot of pressure off him to break the drought. But Peter up here with a double working. Well, let's see if he can get more. Rob's got to go and spare this up, stay tidy. Can't allow Peter any room.
Some great bowling by both Zikman and Van Kempen, but at the halfway mark in the deciding final, it was Van Kempen by 10.
Great shot. Peter's certainly saying, I want this.
An open 8th frame was costly for Zikman, and going into the 10th frame, it was Van Kempen by 19.
Yes, Peter would love to strike out here because he would increase that if Rob didn't. A loose shot there, a bit high, but got away with it. Still gets his 9. Still shooting 200, just needs to go back, spare it up. Knows that even if Rob strikes out on the 10th, he'll still have a lead. And that's going to be important with 1 game to go. 1 game to decide the Australian Masters title.
shot work out there, a lot of pressure, extra lighting in to what they've been used to all week. Very warm. They've been bowling for a long time now.
Well, that's an understatement. I'm sweating here talking, so they've got to be sweating out there because it's very, very warm, very hot in there. Well, what a great place to leave that 8 count there.
He doesn't have to worry about it.
Just presses the reset button and says goodbye. That's it, 8's enough. Shoots 201 the first game. Let's see what Rob can do. Really needs to get a double here in the 10th to salvage. Gets back 10 pins. Cut the lead down to only 7. At the moment he's running on a 184 pace. Let's see if he can get a strike.
Yep.
Well, he gave that one a lot more room and let the ball roll up. Well, a couple of adjustments.
An enormous difference to go into the next game 7 down or 17 down.
It is. Really, 7 is just a swing of 1 frame or a double.
And 17 is just a handy buffer to have.
Exactly. The extra 10 is a handy buffer. Let's see. He wants to try and get out here. Wants to get his double. Needs the double in the 10th. Cut his lead down by 10.
Oh. It was just a little unlucky.
Yeah, he certainly was in that shot. He got the ball well out on the lane. As I said, that lane's hooking a bit more, but he should be a bit more confident of being lined up on that lane now. He's at least getting the ball in the pocket.
So Rob Zikman at the halfway mark of the repechage final, 184. And he trails Peter Van Kempen, 201.
So the pressure right on the defending champion. We pick up play in game 2 in the 3rd frame.
Well, Rob now has to take a lot of time over every shot. See him there just talking to himself, getting his hand right in the ball. Take it easy, 1 shot at a time. Let's make a good shot. Yes. Well, he took a lot of time over that one, and that's a great start. Maybe you can get something going. He's still got to get lane 5, but that was a great shot. He's getting lined up now, isn't he, in the pocket at least?
Zikman followed that strike with a disappointing 9. And by the 7th frame, Van Kempen, who was already 17 in front from game 1, was poised to become the Masters champion.
Rob needs to get something going. He has to make something happen now. Throws it out wide, gets lane 6.
But every time Rob strikes, Peter says, anything you can do, I can do better.
Rob needs to strike. Let's run it out. As you say, in sport, pressure does a lot of things to a lot of people and affects them in very, very strange ways. And you can't put any more pressure on yourself than anyone can put on yourself.
But just when Van Kempen had to have the title won, he missed in frames 8 and 9.
Well, he says, this is mine.
And his bowling with such confidence at the moment, Peter Van Kempen.
Well, he's left the baby split here.
This is crucial.
Well, Rob actually has now jumped into the lead. If Rob can get a strike here, he can be 2 pins in front.
And jumps onto his favourite lane, can I say?
Exactly. If Rob can find a strike finally on lane 5, he can still pull it out. Still anybody's match.
Wasn't to be. Still, it's not all over.
Peter's just got to stay clean to win. If he can get a strike here, it'll be all the better. Well, there it is. He's gone high again and broken the splits up. Peter's just got to pick this up, and then 1 frame away from $1,700, a chance to go to the ABC Masters.
And he's missed.
Oh, no, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. As we've seen in many, many matches before, anything can happen.
After looking to have the title in his keeping, Van Kempen faltered in frames 8 and 9. So the Masters title came down to the last.
Now it's all open to him now. He can really just grab it here and take it, and he's just got to get a strike.
What a great final this has turned into. The pressure building, and he strikes. Oh boy, a relieved man, the defending champion Rob Zikman. All of a sudden, the pressure thrown back on Peter van Kempen.
What a great shot on the lane that he's had trouble with all game. He has just thrown a perfect shot to get the strike. He knows now he needs one more, and he forces Peter to strike. This has just become extremely important. He must strike here if he has any hope of winning.
Well, he hasn't thrown a double right throughout the final. This is what champions are made of.
How's it look?
No, it wasn't to be.
No, he's thrown that wide again. Peter opens the 10th frame at this stage. He will lose. He has to close the frame. He has to make a good shot. If he can get a strike here on the first ball, it seals the match and gives him the title. It's all important. He must make a good shot. What's he done with it? Yes! It's home and hose. What a great match. As I said before, it's very, very difficult to come back and come up and beat your opponent twice, and Peter's done it. He's shown what sort of a champion he is, and well, for the Masters title this year, New South Wales has got 2 winners, and it's been a great week for New South Wales.
This is the 1991 Australian Masters champion. Couldn't close out with a strike, but he should pick up an easy spare.
He will just be over the moon. This is such an important and a great win for him.
Finishes with a spare. Peter van Kempen and Rob Zikman. The New South Wales teammates there to congratulate Peter van Kempen, who on 375 defeats Rob Zikman 370 in what was a wonderful Masters final.